I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. It's Thursday here in downtown Chicago, here to talk to you about commodities, about the grain markets. We had a crop report yesterday. The early March crop report hardly moved the market at all. The data came out, we traded lower, then back higher. So I personally kind of think the downside is limited here until we get a read on the precipitation later in March here, the last couple of weeks of March. Nonetheless, world ending stocks were lowered across the board. So that's kudos to demand here picking up. And like the corn market, for example, we're at 30-year highs on world ending stocks. And China owns 53% of these corn stocks in the world. So a lot of grain in the world. We need the demand now. We know what the supply is. It's big. We need demand to pick up. Demand story for corn. One good item is ethanol. Whether you agree with it or disagree with it, ethanol and ethanol exports are big. Our biggest customers for U.S. ethanol exports is Canada and Mexico. Mexico and Canada. You don't have to look any farther than our great continent here, North America, for demand for corn. So we got to keep this going. Ethanol exports to China, they're 30% higher year on year. Here's an industry that didn't exist 7 years ago. I like that. So this whole ethanol export scenario, good demand story for corn. We got to keep it going. Soybean market. They were lower this morning. They're trading higher as we speak. I kind of think that's going to continue in here. You know, the million-dollar question is these fund short position in corn and soybeans. How long are they going to stay short in front of this very big North American growing season that's fast approaching? So stay tuned on that. We get a March 31st report here later in the month. This should move the markets more than yesterday's report, and we'll see how demand is catching up to the supply scenario. Remember last week I mentioned three markets in commodities that can lead this rally back. One is cocoa, one is coffee, and one is palm oil. Watch these charts on these markets. They're showing some bottoming signs and they're trading higher. Analysts will tell you palm oil maybe can rally 20, 25%. So if that's the case, take a look at soybean oil. Perhaps that can rally as well. Is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. So markets are going to continue to ebb and flow. Supply and demand. Demand rises, demand falls, supply rises, supply falls. So we get into this North American growing season, and we just need to see the demand continue. Other than that, everybody have an excellent weekend coming up. Thank you. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.